And all right, we can start now. All right, so John, the one of the first thing is that spending time with your friends, and the second one is great PE teacher. What else?
The third one is um, my school always hosts festivals like Hội chợ Tết, which is a spring festa, which is spring market, which people
Mm-hmm.
I buy a lot of things like boba tea and chicken feet with kumquat in it, kumquat juice.
Wow, that's yummy.
That's
So you like it?
that's it's delicious. Except for the chicken feet, it's
I mean,
disgusting. I don't like it.
yeah, me too. I thought you like it. You like to eat it. Me, I don't like to eat the chicken legs
The
and all
French
the
fries are
feet.
good. The
Yes,
French
it is.
fries are very
But
good.
in the what about in Sofia and Fa Bean School? Do you have any market like during the spring, during the New Year transition? They would have open market so that you can do some, you know, some
Our school has
art.
a beef market during the autumn festival. Yeah, it's kind of fun,
So what do you
but
do there? What did you do during that market?
um, in on 2025, on 2024, we have English market, but at there we speak English, but you know our Chinese is not so good, so we still use Vietnamese and buy the traditional food, the local food, like you know boba boba milk tea. We call
Okay.
it chu nai cha. It's called kind of fun, and we eat a lot.
Okay. But all right. So because you, what about Sophia? Is there any market at your school during the school year?
Yes, each classes will have one market. In the market, I
You
will buy
mean
things
each class had one section during the
on
open market?
management. They sold many things, everything. But the most is the food. My class also opened a small market. We cooked the food ourselves and sell them.
Wow, what kind of food did you cook?
I cook noodles, French fries, and milk tea.
French fries. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
From now, be careful, Sophia. We don't say that each class had a market, or we don't say that our class also open the market. No, the whole schoolyard is the market. Okay, and each class had one section. It's called a stand. All right, let me write that for you guys, so you can write a stand or kiosk. Oh, sorry. Okay, so you should write the new words. You guys should have the notebook and the pen right there with you, right? John, Peter, and Dean. A section for each person or group to sell something at the market. Okay, you can call it a stand or a kiosk or a showcase or a store. Oh yeah, or a store. Okay, so these three common words: store. Okay, so what? So you don't need to prepare any food, John, your class? John, can you
Yes,
hear?
of course. The eighth and ninth graders prepare for the sixth and seventh graders,
And you guys are spending the money.
spending over about 200,000.
Okay. What about Peters? How was your school year?
And
I want to
the
hear about your school year. Did you have any market during the school year last year?
Wow.
How was your school
But
year? Did your school have an open market for you guys to enjoy during the New Year's?
Oh well, it's the most it was the most boring school years ever.
What?
Like there's literally no events. It's
Oh,
so bored. The only thing I find is that made me fun is like with my friend. Otherwise, just boring stuff, bullshit stuff.
okay. You mean friends or one friend? Because last time you told me that you have only one close friend. So
No, I only have one best friend. Yeah, I only have one best friend, but like other classmates, I still keep in
hang
touch
out.
with them.
Okay, I still hang out with other classmates and you have a lot of fun with them. What
Yeah,
about
that
Bean?
kind of.
Me,
Meet a Bean? Supposed to be
I
fun.
uh let me think. Is
Was
uh,
there? Was there any open market at your school?
yes, but last school years I didn't join with my class.
You, you what?
I didn't
Why?
join.
What happened?
Uh, yes, let me remember this because I was sick.
I see. Okay. In thanks, John, that you have mentioned that is the market. What I really wanted to know because this is on not only for you guys to enjoy, but also a chance for you guys to learn, to spend money, to learn to manage your financial problem. Okay, so in the market, um, what did you do? You spend only the money or you earn the money? Sophia, Par, were you able to earn a lot of money? No? Or at least some money? Because
It's
you
I I remember that last year we have earned 3 million thousand Vietnam dong.
great. Okay,
Um,
by how did you
3
earn the
million.
money?
by our food we prepared it to sell, but it's not our.
Yeah. Okay. I mean is when you selling when you go to the market, normally you buy things, but like you said, each class would have a stand for you to sell this thing. From that selling, you earn the money. However, whether that amount of money is more than the amount of money that you have to use to be paid the food or not, that is called earning. If the money you get smaller than the amount of money you use to prepare the food, that doesn't call earning. Did you get me? Okay, so did you actually earn the money? Did you make that calculation? Wow. Did you know?
It's like if it means we call gọi là cái tiền nhận vào nó bằng tiền vốn hay không á.
Oh, what?
I don't understand. It's kind of so difficult.
Okay, all right. I will give you you guys this work at the end of class later, so you can do some financial problem at home. Okay, we gonna wait for Julie, and now we have a new girl in our class. Why do you look like that? Dean, you should be happy. Now we have three girls and three boys. So you guys would be able to fight against each other's over rewards or something. Okay. So she will join us later. So we're gonna start our class first. Before that, before starting, John, were you able to read any Harry Potter book?
My, it's too expensive.
What do you mean?
My mom said it's about 500,000 Vietnam dong.
Not that you can stuff it only one book.
but you can read the. But I have a
Oh,
Harry Potter book which I borrow from my sister
the
from
Vietnamese version or the
old
English version? In English or
the.
in Vietnamese?
I think it's in English.
Okay, that's good. What about Peter? Have you ever read Harry Potter in English?
It's about 7 chapters.
No, of course.
It's long.
What about in Vietnamese, Peter?
Yeah, I did. Uh,
Okay, so at least you have some ideas. We're gonna talk about the author of the book and the first book later. Okay, second part. Tell me about the worst thing at the school that you wanna change, Sophia.
That's okay.
At school, there's some board things, maybe like the music teachers and the PE teachers. Some, like the lunchtime or the culture performance, are activates because they always repeat.
Okay, so how would you train to improve
I
it?
would like to change the music teachers because I don't know how to describe her because she's a scary person and not good teachers.
Okay, a music teacher was scary.
Yes, she's always hit us and saying bad words to us. At school, there's no one loving her, even the teachers.
So what did she teach during the music class?
She just teach the theory, but do not do not teach us how to practice them. And she always looking at the phone and we sitting there and do nothing.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. Okay, what about Peter? What the worst thing at the school that you wanna change?
I guess uh, yeah, the teacher too. They sometimes be kind of bad.
Can you be specific, like in what way, in what kind of teachers, with teachers?
I don't know. I just feel annoyed about them, and yeah, there's an example. Yeah, just this year, my math teacher, he's like always still our time, even the class end, but he still keep teaching. And like, I mean, he not like teaching serious on something, but he always acts like a little bit crazy. It's annoying me and all my classmates.
Oh, I
Yeah,
see.
I
So
want
he
him
keep
to
on.
be like more seriously. Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, so again, the teacher problem, math teacher. What about Far? Because you are not, I think you would be having a better, situation. You have a different kind of school now.
Yeah. I think that one more thing I would change in my school is the rule. You know, um, is not allowed to bring phones at school. I agree with this in the side that is harm our kids because the technology now is very, um, you know, is not is not for kids. But sometimes when we are got what's it called, at the bus and we need to call our parents, we didn't have phones, so um, we wait, we was waiting so long to wait our parent. That's so bad,
Okay.
and yeah, we didn't have any phone to call them.
I see. All right, that is not a big problem. Anyway, what you just mentioned is one of the things that we're gonna discuss later. Okay, John, what about the worst thing at the school that you wanna change?
I have lots to say. My
Okay, way to go.
my friends keep teasing me, and
Hmm?
and uh, and the teacher is abusive. My friends too. The the teacher, especially the music teacher, is abusive with my friend.
Like what? Like
And
how?
also, uh, he forced him to do work.
Ah, okay. Music teacher.
And no, there's it's still not the whoever comes out the class during rainy days, but the PE teacher comes in and don't see them in class, they will call them and then spank them.
Wow. But
Spank
you
them.
have
They I almost I almost got spanked, but somehow I got away with the teacher. That is creepy, terrifying.
I'm sorry, but also it's kind of funny when you say that. Okay, the second
There's
thing,
more.
another thing that you want to change.
Hmm. This one seems disturbing, but this one seems disturbing, but the, the superintendent is always shouts through the microphone in front of the entire school, and it hurts my ears badly.
That kind of annoying.
Extremely annoying, teacher.
The third thing,
Because they won't stay in a straight line. It's but it's my student. It's the student's fault. It's not her fault.
yes, I know, but you say, okay, what about the solution? You would have to change it,
Uh, the the superintendent must stop shouting at the microphone,
but they won't.
or else it might break the speaker.
That the speaker would not break, but your ear would be pierced first.
Oh yeah, right. You're right, Miss Hian.
All right, Peter, Bean, Mr. Bean,
Yes, I'm here.
the worst thing at the school that you want to change.
I think is um the liar, bull liar,
Why?
because they oh ev how to say it? I don't know. Everyone hate them.
So is there anyone at the school at your in your class
Yeah,
and you were being bullied?
because I sit next to him.
What
Yeah,
did he do? What did he do exactly to you and to others?
um, let me remember. Uh, say something like um,
He
I'm
swear,
poor or something. So,
he bad
and
mouth, or bad mouth mean say something bad about others, or he swear mean you mean equal like swear mean how could I say swear in Vietnamese? You swear something like you curse. Oh yeah, like curse others.
uh,
Okay. So for example, in our language, there's a lot of swears that I don't wanna you find like in or in English. The kind of swear that we throw at each other when we get angry or we hate the other so much as we gonna curse them by swearing, by saying some swear word like the F word. You know what the F word, right?
yeah, yeah.
Sophia, you do. Peter, Sophia,
I I know, but I won't say it.
Okay, you know the F word, right, Sophia? You do. Okay. Uh, the sometimes they would use the F word. The F word adds a lot. Actually, it's not only one word. And sometimes they would use just the gesture with the fingers. Okay, not this finger, of course, the other finger. Um,
Your finger.
yeah, you know that the finger, that finger. Okay, so these are called swear or curse. Okay, now we jump into our discussion today about you're gonna have 1 minute to prepare and then 2 minutes to talk about the topic. Okay, so I'm going to send you this topic uh in the group chat that you have 1 minute to read it, prepare it. Since we are all in the school, so this gonna be your work in the school. Let me take a picture first. You need to describe a rule that is important in your school. Did you see in the group chat yet?
I only see the F word.
No, I mean in the group. Okay, in the group, the Zalo group. Okay, now in the
Oh,
group chat, you may see that already.
but I lost my iPad.
Now in the group chat, you see it in the Zoom chat. So, Peter, Lin,
No,
no one see the picture I sent you guys.
Yeah, I can see.
Okay, so I will read it out loud for Peter and Bean and John. You need to describe a important rule in at your school. So you need to be able to tell me what rule is it about and how that rule helps you and other friends or the school and how you feel about that rules and explain why it is so important in your school. So you have 1 minute to think about this and then 2 minutes to talk, starting from now. And John gonna be the first one. Hey, John.
What? Yes, teacher.
You have 1 minute to prepare for the question.
1 minute.
You, do you need 1 minute? Are you already finished?
No, no, I need 1 hour.
No, we have only 1 minute. And you're gonna have 2 minutes because after John gonna be you.
Oh,
John, Beans, Peter, Sophia, and Father last. Okay, John, are you ready?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. All right, everyone. While John is answering, you should be able to note down what he was talking about. Okay. You need to be able to know what kind of rule he's talking about and then what he wanted to talk about that. Okay, John, start.
Mm, this is my rule that this rule is very important at my school. Stop being abusive to students. and stop being abusive and always be careless. You must be careful and not be careless at school, especially the teachers. And so nowadays, most teachers just keep hanging on their phones and not paying attention to the students, making the students do absolutely nothing. So, and this rule helps decrease the amounts of teachers who are always clinging onto the phone and make the teachers pay more attention to the students. This will this will make the students pay more attention to the teacher. I feel very great about this rule. Is be I feel and also this rule is very important in every single school nationwide.
Do you have one more?
Yes.
Why is it
Hmm?
important? The last one.
It is very important. It is because it is very important for schools nationwide is because students will pay attention, students will pay more attention, and the teachers less clinging on their phones.
No phone.
Hmm.
Yes, only
Eating.
in free time. You can use your phone in the teacher's lounge only. And while you're teaching, you shouldn't use your phone,
Okay.
including the
Uh,
students.
Peter and Bean, what do you think about this rule?
I
The rule
think
that
it's
Jordan had mentioned. What do you think about this rule?
I think it's no talking in class.
No, I'm asking the rules that John had mentioned. What do you think about this rule?
I think uh it's I think it's cringe work.
What about Peter?
I don't know. It might be good, it might be bad.
Why it is cool to have this kind of rule in your school?
Why is cool? You mean cool?
Yeah, I mean, for example, if let's say you like this rule, and why do you like it? Why do you think it would be cool? It could be great if you have this rule at your school.
But I didn't say I like it.
I'm giving an examples.
All right. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it. Like, yeah, maybe it's make the school have a higher review in
Ah,
other people's eyes.
very good. You point out very good ideas. Okay. Actually I surprised that this did not apply in your school, John, because normally all of the teachers who go to the school during the class they are not allowed to use the phone. Okay, they are not allowed to use it. They have to keep the phone away. So I don't know why you have to experience the teacher using the phone during the class. Okay, because first of all they encourage to interact more with the student, and then they can only use the phone after their class or even after the whole school days. Okay, or only during the emergencies. That is the fact. Now about your answers. Um, you need to speak more freely by keep on connecting the sentence together. For example, I would like I that is very important. First of all, I really want to talk about there are many school rules in my school that I really like to talk about. But the most important one I think would be blah blah blah. And and then you start to because this rule is about restricting or because it's about controlling the amount of time that the tutor should use it for blah blah blah, and then they talk about how you feel. I feel great, or I support, or I disagree, or I really like this rule because it make me feel more comfortable, or it makes the student become more effective during the class. Okay, and then why is it important? You point out the result when the rule is being applied. That is why it's important. Okay, the second one, Bean,
Uh,
your turn.
um, is a role, is a role that make student be more friendly together. They won't hurt. They won't hurt each other, and no, no one will have to go to the hospital. Maybe.
Keep going. How you feel about this? Why is
It's
this important?
is a very useful role. Uh, is make is make some parents don't have to waste their money for some reasons, or um mm, uh, or apologize some 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 parent, or just a child. Uh, and this will help uh
Try to
I
mention how this rule have the students who are weak, who are shy, or who are not able to protect themselves. So you can point out why it is more important. You can give an example. For example, in my case, in my class, to improve your point of view. Okay. All right, Peter. Next.
Oh, um, so one of the important rule in my school is about clothing and uniform.
Hmm.
It's about keeping students wearing true clothing to go to school. If enough, very enough accessory that needed. This help student to like be balanced, be equal with each other, and also play an important role in training student behavior. I think this rule is kind of annoying, but yeah, it's a very important rule. I guess that's all my talk.
How you too short? The idea is great, but it's too short. You should speak for only 30 seconds, not even 1 minute yet, Peter.
I just don't feel like talking, and I don't
giving
have
it
any
giving an
idea for.
examples. Giving, I said always have an examples about for example in my school the student did not follow the rules of wearing the uniform on Monday, for example, and they keep on choosing different type of clothes with showing off. Some student is showing off themselves, or that they seem to be richer than the others. Well, it make the other feel bad. Okay, give an example. That makes us speaking more nature and easier to develop your ideas. Okay. All right, guys, we're gonna log out now. In 5 minutes, you return. Okay, you may now all go to take a wee, and in 5 minutes later you return.
Okay.
Then in the meantime, Dean and John and Peters, write down what you just said, because later we're gonna talk about that. Okay, see you guys in 5 minutes.